If you have dark brown mucus, it's typically not just mucus. That usually means that there is some blood mixed in there.
Welcome to another episode of Fact or Fiction. I'm AD Dolphin.
Ready, fight!
I'm Antoine Jones, the voice of Dherbs. The people's chant, the people's chant.
Why do you feel like the people's behind you and not behind me?
I'm your everyday common man. You always win. Some of us out there, sometimes we mess up, and I represent y'all.
So you represent the failures.
If that's what he wants to call you guys.
So the topic for this month is winter health. We are talking about mucus. Do you know anything about mucus?
I don't know anything aside from it's important.
Fact or fiction? You don't really need mucus.
Oh, that sounds like fiction. This whole month's about mucus. Mucus is important. There's no way.
So when you sneeze and you have congestion, isn't that mucus?
Yeah, I believe that's what's coming out because it flows. Apparently,
is that important? The stuff you spit out and blow your nose with?
The function of mucus is important because that mucus carries that stuff that needs to get out. So the function of the mucus has to be important.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
Come on.
All right.
Come on.
I tried to trick you.
You did.
It is fiction. I have no idea how he knew this because I think I would have struggled with that one.
Awesome.
Mucus is extremely important for protecting our body against infection. See, I always thought mucus was the end result of infection.
Right.
That's actually news to me. So basically, to kind of give you an example, mucus is kind of like a web. For all the pathogens that actually enter into your body, it tries to capture those pathogens that can affect you in a negative way. And then once your body gets a hold of it, it creates more mucus to actually trap it so it can affect your body.
There we go. That's super important.
No, it's amazing that you got that.
I lied too, and I didn't realize I was lying. This is the People's Champ. I want to come out here and say this. I do have unique experience with what we're talking about today. I suffer from eustachian tube dysfunction, or ETD. That is when that mucus, where it all flows along, I have a blockage, like a pretty severe blockage. Thus, I couldn't get any mucus to the inside of this left ear. Very, very dry. I had more ear infections in 3 years than...
So how did they fix it?
It's still technically it isn't fixed.
Interesting. Yeah,
Gross,
there you
too.
go.
It's nasty. Fact or fiction? You swallow most mucus you make unconsciously.
That is a fact.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because I feel myself...
I just did it.
Yeah, I just did it. I just did it a second ago just by us even talking about it. And I just think it probably goes unnoticed.
I'm not gonna razz you because I think both of us literally before we even started talking were like,
yeah, there you go.
AD, you're right. He's right, folks. It is a fact.
All right.
Is you swallow like a liter of your own mucus a day, like you said, without even.
That's disgusting.
That's real nasty. It's actually
a liter.
A liter. It's called pulmonary toileting, which is even worse.
So then it's released through your bowels?
Oh yeah, I guess you swallow it. Yeah, yep. So it is released through your. Ugh, that's nasty. And the reason that you do this is to flush out old mucus, and that has like dust or bacteria trapped in it, like we were saying earlier.
I think probably the most important thing that you said, AD, you're right. I
thought you were really coming with something
I-
serious. I'm glad you got something very important out of that. I'm glad.
Fact or fiction? Green mucus means an infection is over.
I think that's fiction. And I only just going off of personal experience, but if I remember correctly, green and yellow mucus typically indicates an infection, while brown or maybe even clear would indicate not an infection. But I know you're about to tell me, and I'm not gonna even play a fiction. I'm not gonna play another looks here. Fiction.
Yes.
Jeez.
You are right.
I know.
It is fiction.
Decent.
And this is the part that's even more, like you even were onto like the green or yellow mucus actually means your body is still fighting an infection.
I'm a sickly dude.
You said that.
I know how to be sick. I'll be being sick. I knew it.
You know what it is? I think this thing that you have.
Right. It's an unfair advantage.
Yeah, it's an unfair
Right.
advantage. I think you're doing too well with
Finally, this ETD I've struggled with for 3 years has come bringing me out on top.
Green mucus actually comes from your immune cells that have already died.
Well, now that I didn't know.
But this is the other part that you did know. You said when it's clear, that means that infection is actually over.
It's tough. It's tough.
Ah.
I just love this back and forth. I learn so much, especially when I'm right. I just feel like I'm more receptive. I'm learning.
I really don't like that part.
Okay. Well, maybe you'll like a chance to redeem yourself here at this next
I would
one.
love that chance.
Fact or fiction? Brown mucus is a normal color variation.
Is normal? That is a fact. Brown is considered normal. I just feel like that's right. I just think instinctively we're thinking brown, bad. But I just think we just talked about the other variations that we're dealing with. And I think brown is considered normal.
Brown is considered normal. Okay, well, I hate having to tell you this type of stuff because I'm a caring guy. I care about your feelings.
Okay.
AD, that is fiction, sir. It is not fact.
Winner.
If you have dark brown mucus, it's typically not just mucus. That usually means that there is some blood mixed in there.
I can see that.
Right.
I can see that.
And your nose, it might be irritated from allergies or cold, which can burst little blood vessels in your nose. You know what I mean? So that also, but it could be something more serious. If the brown mucus sticks around, or you get like brighter red mucus, you should definitely go see a doctor.
Red mucus?
Yeah. That's bloody. Mostly blood right there.
Somehow you pulled this out. The people champ.
I take no joy in this. Okay, I'm a champ of all the people, including yourself.
Oh no, I don't know. But anyway, listen, thanks for watching Fact or Fiction. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And also, I will see you next week.